stuck in a basement sitting on a tricycle, girl getting on my nerves. Going out of my mind, I thought she was fine, don't know if her body is hers.
I'm hungry. Don't you have any more breath mints?
No, you ate them all without offering me one. You can't have my toothpick anyway.
Did I ask you?
Look, baby, why don't you just look in the freezer and see if there's something in there?
Would you look?
Why don't you look?
I thought you liked doing things for me.
Yes, I did, till you ate all my breath mints.
Get it, I don't need you to do anything for me. Could you open this?
Thought you ain't need me to do nothing for you.
Just open it.
What's the magic word?
Now.
Guess again. Here, look, I can't open this thing.
I thought you were supposed to be the big man.
Look, you the one that's hungry. Use your fingernails.
Look, here. Knock yourself out.
Okay, look, Kathleen. In the last 3 hours, you took out your eyeballs, your fingernails, your eyelids, and your hair. Now, what else on your body can I get at the mall?
What's going on, everybody? Coach Gamble back this week, man, with another installment of our memory verse of the week. This week for the girls, Proverbs 31:30. Brought in a good friend, Mrs. Gonzalez. She's going to share with us. Let me read the verse for you here. Charm is deceitful and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord shall be praised. Had to bring in some reinforcement on this one. And I wanted Mrs. Gonzalez to come and share with us a little bit because I wanted that female understanding of what this verse means at this point in your life. Why don't you share with us, because you have been where these young ladies are. I like to say you're just a little bit further down the street than they are. But what does this verse mean to you, and what should the verse mean to them?
So this verse is such a beautiful verse. I believe it is something that as young ladies and women, it's one that we can hold on to throughout life. To fear the Lord, not fear Him as He's going to strike you down. Fear Him with respect. Be willing to do everything in your life to His glory. So that whatever it is that goes on in your life, you're not looking to please person A, B, or C, you're looking to please the Lord. And in my life, that has made so much of a difference when I finally realized I don't have to please anyone, anything other than the Lord. And in doing so, I'm going to be a better mother, I'm going to be a better wife, I'm going to be a better teacher, a better friend. And looking back at 6th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, had I really focused in on that during those years, I think I would have made my life a lot easier.
Yeah.
And the part about beauty is deceitful. So we've got so much going on in our world nowadays with social media trying to keep up with, beautiful nails and the perfect makeup. That's all good, but it's all going to go away one day, and what are you going to be left with?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, as a male, on the flip side of it, yes, I believe we know that women think that we are looking for a particular thing, but the mature man or young man is not settling in on outward beauty alone.
Right.
Now, an immature young man, yeah, certainly, that's all he's looking at is, her outward appearance.
Right.
And so what ends up happening is, from my perspective, that young lady spends all of her time trying to get all of this together for somebody who is as immature as she is, and it's not going to work out anyways.
Right.
And so this particular scripture is saying that beauty is passive, that it fades away, like you just said. So what do you have left? And I love that you said that, because 2/3 of us we can't even see, right?
Yeah.
And we're focused on the one aspect of us that should matter the least. Of course, we're not saying you shouldn't care how you look at all. You didn't hear that, did you? But the reality of it is, take pride in yourself, but take pride in who you are as well. I mean, when you think back, you know that there are some things you could have avoided had you had this as a mindset or a heart. But speak to those young ladies who feel like the media, the magazines, the TV is kind of saying, here's how you're supposed to look. Like, what do you see at this point in your life to that young lady who kind of struggles with how I'm supposed to look via the media?
So I have my daughter who's in 6th grade, and we talk about this a lot. There is probably more of that going on now because of social media. It's in your face 24/7 for some of you. But I challenge you to look away from that. It's important that you look to your mom, you look to your grandmother, you look to your aunts, any woman in your life. Maybe it's a teacher, maybe it's a woman in your church, that can be that example for you.
We see that this woman on this magazine is perfect. Well, there's a lot of work you just said going into that, and so we sit there and try to live up to this perfection. And I told you before, like it breaks my heart to see young ladies feel like they have to be in the mirror every 2 seconds. They have to chase this image when in reality, real womanhood is not about, you know, the exterior. It's about your heart. It's about your brain. It's about what you add to society or to your family. So like the video that we started off with the Will Smith, the girl got on fake nails, fake hair, fake eyes. I mean, at the end of the day, you shouldn't feel that pressure to try to be something you're not. You know, take pride in how you look, but at the same time, don't feel that pressure to try to be something that you're not. Because who are we to tell God that he made a mistake?
Amen. God gave each of you a crown. You're his princess, you're his queen. I tell my daughter this on a daily basis: straighten out that crown. That's the only thing you should be worried about. That's it.
I mean, everything God created was good. That includes you. That includes you.
Amen.
And so we don't have to go back and say, well, God, I think you made a mistake with my nose, so I got to fix it. I think you made a mistake with my ears. But what are we saying about the all-knowing God, the all-powerful God? He made a mistake. He said, everything I made is good, and that includes you. So if somebody doesn't see that as being good, well, good riddance to them. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you are beautifully and wonderfully and fearfully made in the image of God. You know what I mean? But look, but the woman who fears the Lord shall be praised. Not the most beautiful one, not the most talented one, but the one who fears the Lord shall be praised. All right? Hey, y'all shout out Ms. Gonzalez when y'all see her around campus. On the side note, y'all make sure y'all shout out Mrs. What's her name?
Espina.
Miss Espina. That's her name. Shout out Miss Espina for doing the video too, man. As usual, you gotta quote the verse, you gotta explain the verse, as we're doing right now, and then you have to make sure that you know how to apply this verse to your life. All right? Love you guys so much. We'll see you soon.